Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another weather forecast here. This is my last video of today. I hope you guys all enjoy the triple upload here. I've been quite busy trying to get all the video up for you guys, and this is going to be a video on the major potential winter storm Sadie that will bring snow throughout for millions this Easter weekend. We're going to be seeing a ton of snow stretching all the way to Montana, to Kansas, all the way up into Wisconsin and Michigan. We can possibly see a maximum of 16 inches of snowfall from this snowstorm alone. It's crazy because it's almost mid-April and we're going to be seeing a major snowstorm go all the way up into the southern plains, which is not normal at this time of the year. This is all going to happen with this major cold front that's going to be pushing out the snow from the higher elevation to Montana, and that cold front will eventually push it out into the plains, making it a major winter storm. It's to be affecting millions with blizzard conditions, freezing rain, and of course, incredibly heavy snowfall and accumulation. Be sure to subscribe, guys. We are not far from 2,090 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support, and it takes 1 second to subscribe, so please subscribe if you're new. I do daily weather forecasts. But without further ado, let's get in the video. So here we are looking at the National Weather Service. This is our area of focus in the beginning, and of course this will be our areas of focus for basically almost the whole system. So we already have windstorm watches, warnings, and advisories issued. In the purple color, we have winter weather advisories in the far northern counties of Montana. That's what possibly seeing a bit less of snow compared to the other counties in Montana. So possibly want to be seeing maybe 4 to 7 inches of snowfall, since those areas are used to getting a ton of snow. So their ingredients and their rules to get winter weather advisories are a lot higher than areas like Mississippi, for example. Windstorm warnings are in the pink. That's where we're possibly seeing the most amount of the snow, And the warnings will be seeing a lot higher expectations for blizzard conditions, possibly seeing incredibly heavy snowfall, and possibly seeing a lot more accumulation. And then the blue color, we have winter storm watches. That's for Billings, Montana, Helen, Montana, going all the way up into western South Dakota and eastern Wyoming. Now we're going to be looking at the radar, and this is definitely looking like a major system. By later into Saturday, this is going to become a major system again. This is when the snow is going to start escaping Montana, seeing that it's stretching all the way to the Dakotas already, bringing some snow for Rapid City, Spearfish, bringing that snow out there into Billings, Montana. Almost a whole state of Montana will be seeing the snow at the same time, and that's going to be Helena as well, and other areas out here near Bozeman. And as we now get into Sunday, this is going to become a lot worse again. This is going to be Easter, and it's going to bring in a ton of snow for Easter for millions, including Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Colorado, parts of Utah, almost all of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. And we're going to be seeing the worst of the snowfall once again for Nebraska and Wyoming. This is where we tend to see the heaviest snowfall in these March and April systems, and we've been seeing it for the past 3 storms that have passed by. Quite a coincidence with, again, we saw Quincy, we saw Ruth. All of these have been bringing snow throughout the exact same areas, possibly bringing blizzard conditions for Casper, Wyoming, Cheyenne, Valentine, North Platte, Pierre, also including Rapid City, Sioux Falls, all the way up into southwestern Minnesota. As we now get later into Sunday in the afternoon, this is completely turning into a monster storm again. Going to bring some very heavy snow now for Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, now entering northwestern Kansas at a smaller rate of snowfall. Continue to see the snow out here in Wyoming, but it's starting to die down a little bit. Seeing the worst of the snowfall now in there for North Platte and north central Nebraska. Seeing that snow arriving into northern Iowa near Sioux City, starting to arrive closer to Minneapolis, again Aberdeen, Michelle, Sioux City. You guys are all in Sioux Falls. We'll start seeing that snow. And look at this now, getting into Missouri, starting to leave western Nebraska, leaving South Dakota, except for Sioux City and Sioux Falls. Blizzard conditions now are likely for areas near Wisconsin Dells, Des Moines. Looks like they can be seeing incredibly heavy snowfall. Waterloo, Sioux City, Omaha, Lincoln, Nebraska, even Kansas City will be seeing some snowfall here Looks like Wichita can get something out of the system. It's going to go all the way up into northwestern Arkansas, guys. Last time I checked, Arkansas didn't get snow around Easter. Um, I feel like their last snow should be in March, and this is crazy because it's going to be incredibly heavy snowfall, but it's likely we won't see an accumulation. Again, it's stretching all the way from Arkansas into Ontario, so we're going to be seeing very heavy snowfall now out here near Jefferson City. Joplin will be seeing some snow. Again, Waterloo now, Iowa City, Des Moines, Davenport, Minneapolis, and Rochester, Madison, Wisconsin, starting to get very heavy snowfall. Green Bay, Eau Claire, Marquette. Even now, Chicago will see some snow. You guys thought it was done. Milwaukee seeing snow. Marquette, Muskegon, out there near Lansing might get some snow. There's a chance we can get some snow also in Detroit, some snow flurries, and then it'll be leaving. But definitely going to bring a ton of snow now for Toronto as well. Starting to see that snow, and it won't really bring much like effect snow for areas like New York or Pennsylvania, like usual April systems. Now I'll be looking at the GFS radar. This is new 4:30 update. Here we have a very heavy snowfall again the next 48 hours by Saturday. Seeing that very heavy snow now for Billings, Helena, again getting to Wyoming, and the next 60 hours by Sunday. This is going to become twice its size now in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Colorado. Continuing to see that very heavy snow, and later in the next 72 hours at this time Sunday, seeing that snow again arriving all the way to Iowa up into Utah. Again, very heavy snow for Denver, Colorado. Same thing for North Platte and Cheyenne. So it looks like Colorado, Nebraska, and Wyoming will definitely be seeing close to the worst at the beginning of it. And then again, all the way by Monday morning, still seeing this really heavy snow all the way from Green Bay to close to Topeka, Kansas, Kansas City, there to far northern, northwestern Missouri. Looks like Omaha, Nebraska, or Lincoln, Nebraska, seeing that snow. Des Moines, Iowa City, Waterloo. Looks like more rain for Davenport, seeing that snow arriving for Green Bay. And that's going to continue to bring that snow. And now Jefferson City, Kansas City, St. Joseph. Again, Davenport turning to snow. Des Moines, Iowa City. And then again, seeing that very heavy snow now for Chicago. Could be seeing incredibly heavy snowfall. Milwaukee, Iowa City, Gary. Again, Madison, Green Bay, Eau Claire, Marquette. Continue to see that very heavy snow. It's going to stay out there into Muskegon and Big Rapids all the way up into Tuesday, but it'll be very light. We might even still see some snow by Wednesday hanging out here. So that's going to add on to snowfall totals. So that's something we need to worry about there. Snowfall totals. Let's actually go all the way to see how high these totals will get. So this is actually we're going to be seeing up to 2 feet of snowfall. I first thought we were going to get only 16. It has gone up now up to 26 inches of snowfall, guys, in an April storm. Can you imagine? Look at the size of this major April snowstorm. This is a massive system here, all the way from Montana to Idaho up into Ontario. Quite crazy. So we're going to be starting off with see what we have in Colorado. It looks like Denver. It looks like you guys be seeing around 5 inches of snowfall. Colorado, same thing. Just out there west, there we'll be seeing the higher elevations, 8 to 10 inches. Cheyenne and Casper, Wyoming, see a good 5 to 7 inches likely. Looks like out there near Billings, Montana, we will be seeing 4 to 6 inches. Central Montana, 7 to 13 inches of snowfall in higher elevations, or the most amount of snowfall will be 13. Rapid City, 4 to 6 inches of snowfall. Sioux City, 1 to 3 inches. Looks like Omaha, Nebraska will be seeing 4 to 7 inches. Lincoln, Nebraska, 1 to 4 inches. Valentine's up to 7 plus inches of snowfall. Again, North Platte also seeing 6 to 10 inches of snowfall. Des Moines, 2 to 4 inches. Davenport, 1 to 2 inches of snowfall. Waterloo possibly climbing up to 5 to 8 inches of snowfall. Rochester, Minnesota will possibly getting 6 to 8 inches of snowfall. Minneapolis just missing out, and as well as St. Paul, 2 to 4 inches maximum really. And this is where things get interesting for Wisconsin and Michigan. Definitely going to get a lot worse. It looks like Milwaukee's just going to miss out most of it with only 1 to 2 inches. And Madison, Wisconsin, 3 to 5 inches. Green Bay, Wisconsin to see 8 to 12 inches. Wisconsin Dells up to 13 plus inches. And that throughout just much of north central Wisconsin, we'll be seeing a 12 to 17 inch range. Eau Claire 6 to 12 inches of snowfall. Marquette possibly seeing 17 to 27 inches of snowfall, which is crazy. Traverse City and 3 to 5 inches there. And now we'll be looking at what we'll be seeing here at the end of Wednesday, since we're still seeing that snow out there into Wisconsin. Again, still the same track, but just snowfall totals are very, very different. As you can tell, models are not agreeing. This is within 48 hours of starting at a big pace. So definitely, so we need these models to actually start agreeing. There's up to a 10 to 12 inch difference out here in some of these locations. So we kind of need them to agree. But again, still showing up to a foot now for Cheyenne, Wyoming. Casper will be seeing more than a foot. Yellowstone, other areas we'll be seeing really 9 to 12 inches. Helena looks like they can get up to half foot of snowfall. Colorado, Denver can be seeing 9 to 12 inches of snowfall. And then just west of there, we can be seeing a foot and a half. Looks like, again, much of Nebraska only seeing 2 to the maximum up to 10 inches in the far western areas. So that's also a big difference. Looks like out there near Spearfish, we can getting 14 inches of snowfall. Huge difference as well for also Iowa. Look at the huge difference here as well. Definitely up to a 9-inch difference. Looks like only Des Moines, Waterloo, and Davenport, Iowa City will only be seeing 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Looks like Milwaukee actually might get more snow, 3 to 4 inches here. And it looks like looks like Green Bay will also be seeing a lot more snow on the GFS model, showing 12 to 14 inches of snowfall, and Marquette seeing around 18 inches of snowfall. So still a huge difference even for Marquette. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and bye guys.